come build with me this unique flea style market retail store. So as any good Sims build, you want to start with the shell. I had this unique concept for basically an H style building where it could interlock with a hallway, and then it would be two sides of a store and a walkway to get through. After the shell is built, I decided to move on to the courtyard area, where I decided to paint. I was originally going to think gravel, but I then changed my mind and swapped it out to a nice concrete. I decided to give it a nice fountain in the center where people can deposit coins for wishing. And then I decided to add some benches as seating areas in case you're either tired of shopping and want to rest your feet, or you never wanted to go in the store in the first place, so you're like, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and sit on a bench while you go do what you want to do. I then decided to move on to the rooftop, whereas having plenty of commercial rooftop experience, I knew what kind of expect at this point in the build. I went ahead and gave it a nice parapet or a nice little trim, and went ahead and added all the necessary trades such as HVAC. I will later on, as you will see, add a water heater and obviously the satellite for anything needed. I then decided to add some flags as to get a little eye catcher in there. Needed to move around some things, get the solar water heater in the rising sun, so it always has sunrises. I tried adding a little HVAC ductwork. It didn't work out, and now that I did the parapet, I decided to add a advertising billboard to again attract attention, get people coming to the store. I didn't like how it looked with two of them, so that idea was later scrapped. It was then time to move on to the exterior, where I focused. I gave it a nice brick layout. Added some nice big windows, added a nice front double door. Unfortunately, Sims does not offer a sliding double door because, as you may know, touchable front doors are kind of been phased out due to COVID, but they do not offer it. So I added some nice big windows, letting in a lot of natural light to help with the cost. With the utility costs, I added a nice front door sign and a camera there, as you saw, to do away with any would-be trespassers. For the next part of the build, we're going to do the nice and cozy entrance, where, as you can see, the counter, and this is the clothes and book section. And so here's me starting out. I went ahead and started with the counter because that is one of the most important things for any retail, is a centralized counter so you can greet customers as they come in, say goodbye as they come out, and of course, let them know about any deals for the day. I then had to move on installing a bathroom, as I realized our retail store did not even have a bathroom to begin with. I gave it an equal I built a 6x6 or a 6x2 and then gave 3 to each, as I will later show you the bathrooms. I then began to add lighting to the entire store. First prompting, I was trying to find some nice LED strip lights but could not find some, but then I found these fantastic looking futuristic lights that I thought really brought out the wow factor, so I added them throughout the store. And then after that, I moved on to lighting up the bathrooms with just some simple saucer lights, added paint to the walls, a nice beige color, and then moved on to the bathroom, where I began to do the women's bathroom first, just adding in some nice amenities, a simple layout, nothing too fancy, as it is just a simple retail store. And as you can see here in the final product, I thought it turned out very well, very identical bathrooms. After the bathrooms, I moved on to the break room, which I originally did not show you, but I later added on. I added some very simple, very shitty LED fluorescent lighting. As you know, at any retail store, a break room ain't nothing. I added a bit of counter space, I added just the amenities, a simple microwave, a simple sink, and a very simple fridge. I then struggled to find a table that fit the vibe of a shitty retail back room, but I eventually found one, and eventually found those shitty metal chairs. I then began trying to look through things that you would find in an ordinary thing, like safety signs, towel dispenser, very simple stuff. And here is the finished product. Look out nice. I then moved on to the interior of the store, and I decided to split up the store, as you saw in the beginning. I decided to the store into two separate entities, one being shelved enlarged item goods, and then one being the clothing sided goods. And I thought it came out very well. As you see, I had shelving, I'll add big items, stuff like that. I put up both male and female racks of clothing, along with mannequins and a nice little shoe rack in the far right corner. Obviously, children and male and female. And I added a little book section in the front as well, just in case someone wanted to buy some books. After the clothing department was finished, I then moved on to the large item and shelved item. And as you can see, we sell a very wide variety of stuff. And as you can see how the shelving came out, it came out very nice. I personally liked it. I did struggle to find larger items to sell that didn't fucking take up the whole store. And then later on, as you will see, I struggled to find things that filled the very end of the shelf. But overall, I thought it came out very nice. Any store owner, I think, would be happy to have this store, as it is well protected with security cameras. It is in a centralized location in Windenburg of the brand spanking new central shopping area. Comes out with a nice fountain. It has a geothermal trait that reduces cost of heating. And overall, I think it came out very well. And I was pretty happy with the end result. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed my build and thought it was halfway decent. Alright guys, I'll catch you all in the very next episode. And I will also show you guys the finished ending right here.